What if I told you that India and China are strategic rivals on the border, yet major trade partners in business? How can two countries face military tensions in the Himalaya while simultaneously doing billions of dollars in trade? Right? Is this contradiction, diplomacy, or economic necessity? In this video, we will uncover the fascinating reality of India-China relations, understand why trade countries despite conflict, and explore what the future holds. Stay with me till the end because the answer is not as simple as friend or enemy. Hello everyone, welcome to Global Affairs Academy. India and China are Asia's two largest economies and together represent more than one third of the world's population. Their relationships influence global trade, regional security, technology, and geopolitics. Yet this relationship is filled with contradiction, economic cooperation, border dispute, diplomatic engagement, strategic competition. Right? Let us understand this complex relationship step by step. India was among the first countries to recognize the People's Republic of China in 1950. During the 1950, the slogan Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai symbolized friendship. However, optimism collapsed after the 1962 India-China War, leaving deep mistrust. Although diplomatic relations gradually improved from the late 1980s, the unresolved border issue continues to create tension. Recent events such as the Doklam standoff in 2017 and the Galwan Valley clash in 2022 significantly affected bilateral relations. Despite political tension, trade between China and India has continued to grow. China remains one of the India's largest trading partners. India imports electronics, mobile phone component, machinery, solar panel, chemical, pharmaceutical ingredient, and India export iron ore, cotton, petroleum product, machine product, agricultural goods. The biggest concern is India's large trade deficit, meaning India imports much more from China. This dependence creates economic vulnerability, especially in strategic sectors like electronics and pharmaceutical. Now many people ask, if relations are tense, why doesn't India simply stop trading with China? The answer lies in economies. Modern supply chains are deeply interconnected. Many Indian industries rely on Chinese components because they are affordable, available in large quantities, supported by a strong manufacturing ecosystem. Completely replacing Chinese imports overnight would increase production costs and affect Indian industry. This is why India is following a strategy of reducing dependence gradually rather than abruptly ending trade. India and China compete in several strategic sectors. The line of control remains disputed. China's growing naval presence has increased India's security concerns. Both countries seek influence through infrastructure projects and economic partnerships. Competition exists in telecom, artificial intelligence, semiconductor manufacturing, and digital infrastructure. India has adopted balanced strategy. Programs like Make in India and production linked incentives aim to reduce import dependence. India has accelerated border infrastructure, including roads, tunnels, bridges, and airfields. India is strengthening cooperation with countries through forums such as the Quad while maintaining its strategic autonomy. It will likely involve both cooperation and competition. Areas where cooperation is possible include climate change, global trade, international financial institutions, regional stability, and areas where competition will remain border security, technology, maritime influence, regional geopolitics. Experts believe the relationship will continue to be characterized by competitive coexistence rather than complete confrontation. India and China cannot ignore each other. One is the world's largest democracy, the other is the world's second largest economy. Both possess enormous economic and geopolitical influence. The real challenge for India is to strengthen its economy, enhance domestic manufacturing, secure its border, and reduce strategic vulnerability while maintaining diplomatic engagement. In international relations, countries do not choose permanent friends or permanent enemies. They pursue permanent national interests. That is exactly what shapes India-China relations today. If you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to Global Affairs Academy and press the bell icon so you never miss our explanations on international relations, geopolitics and global affairs. Now question for you. Can India reduce its dependence on Chinese import over the next decade, or will economic realities keep the two countries closely connected? Share your opinions in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Let's see in the next video.